How are you? Can you hear my voice?
Can.
All right. Okay, for today workshop, I will explain to all of you the quantitative method for beginners. Okay, before we start, okay, we need to understand what the definition. Actually, what is quantitative method? All right. Oh, suddenly my laptop is hang. Okay, wait. Okay, can you see my slide? Okay.
Yes, we
What
can.
is quantitative method? What you understand about quantitative method? Okay, basically, quantitative method is relying on the ability of the researcher, the ability of us, okay, to measure. The keyword is to measure the phenomenon, to measure the phenomenon under investigation. Okay, last week we discussed on halal logistics. That's why we want to study the halal logistic. Maybe we want to use a measurement. We measure something related to halal logistic. Okay, and the use of statistic to analyze the raw data. We use the statistic. Maybe we can use t-test, for example, t-test. We can use ANOVA. We can use regression, and so on. Okay, this is several type of analysis that we will apply in our analysis. It depends on you in your research problem and your research objective. How to analyze the data. Okay, the correct statistical tools to analyze the data. Okay, how to gain the data? To gather the data, you can get the data through questionnaire, field, and laboratories experiments. Okay, for example, you want to study the impact of COVID-19 booster, okay, vaccine. That's why you test before, okay, and after. Okay, before and after. That's why you test analysis. Maybe you can we will test use t-test. T-test to compare the mean and before and after. Okay, maybe the knowledge of your quantitative method before you attend this workshop, and also the the point, or maybe the your point after you attend this workshop. Okay, that's why this you will analyze based on the statistical tools. Okay, and also uh, uh most of us focus on question A, but we please do not forget we can get the data, statistical data that gathered by organization. For example, Department of Statistics Malaysia. Okay, maybe after you want to study about the the function of currency exchange, uh, currency exchange in Malaysia, currency RM to USD. Okay, RM to USD. Every every day. Okay, that's why you get the data from Department of Statistics of Bank Negara Malaysia, and then you analyze the data. All right, this is we call it as quantitative method, basic knowledge of quantitative method. Okay, it's clear? And then we go for this session, I will show you how to do question A and then a basic knowledge of question A and basic knowledge of data analysis for question A. All right. In question A, or maybe uh in uh in your measurement, okay, how to measure something that you want to know. Okay, for example, in your question A, we have measurement scale for nominal scale. What is nominal scale? Okay, nominal scale is a scale that not related each other. For example, I ask you your gender. Your gender. Gender, we only have two gender, male and female. Male and female. So male, you must to answer either one. Male or female. Okay. All right. This is the nominal scale. Okay. We go to ordinal scales. Okay. Ordinal scale denote differences among the various categories. Categories are to be ordered according to some preference. Okay. For example, I give you to a question. Please rank. Please rank the most topic for today. For example, today class. Okay, and then today class. Okay, COVID. For example, COVID. Alright. Pilihan Raya, PRN in Johor, and then maybe MU was draw with Soton. Okay, so handle yesterday. So please rank 2, 1, 2, 3. So you rank this topic. Maybe you are focus on COVID. So you rank first COVID, and then MU was draw last yesterday with 2, and then PRN is 3. This is example for ordinal. All right. For interval, okay. Normally interval allow us to perform certain arithmetical operation on the data collected from the respondent. For example, I gave you a question. I feel happy in this class. Happy in this class. Happy in this class. In this class. All right. And then the measurement is we use normally is like a scale. So one is totally disagree. Totally disagree. Disagree. Okay. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is totally agree. All right. Okay. That's why you will choose you must to choose what you're feeling for today class. Maybe you mark as a 2 because you are not happy because the lecture is boring. All right. And then this is a measurement for interval. Basic measurement scale for interval. And then we go to ratio. Ratio is measurement that magnitude the differences between point of scale. Tap the proportion in the different. For example, the measurement of your carry mark. Okay, or maybe your percentage in this class to attend the class. Okay, maybe percentage. Okay, only 2% from our class total student in this class attend this workshop. For example, we use ratio. Okay, it's clear? All right. And then we go to theoretical framework. Okay. Before we start or initiate your research or maybe your final year project, you must to have theoretical framework. What is theoretical framework? A logically developed, describe and explain network of association among variable of interest to the research study. So you have the variable, already have the variable, and then you test the variable. You have the variable, you have uh, the variable, and you want to test either this variable is valid or not. Okay, basically we have independent variable and dependent variable. Okay, independent variable 1, independent variable 2, and independent variable 3. And you want to analyze either which variable will influence or positive associated with dependent variable. For example, okay, class attendance, or maybe motivation. Okay, so motivation, how you motivation, and then what the variable that will influence or if impact your motivation, maybe self-esteem. Okay, maybe personality, attitude. Okay, and then attitude. Okay, and then maybe your knowledge will influence or impact your motivation. Okay, this is your basic theoretical framework. Okay, in current research or maybe current methodological for quantitative, we will have several theoretical framework that will you will imply in your research for your final year project. Okay, I will show you some example of theoretical framework. This is a basic. This is econometric model. Okay. So this is a theoretical framework. Okay. This is for advanced theoretical framework for macroeconomics. Okay. So you will test either this PI will be impacted or affected by this. Okay. So PI is PV. This will be your IV. All right. This is for basic example for econometrics analysis. Okay, and then we go to for another example is TUM. We call it as TUM. Okay, the right pronunciation is technology acceptor model. Okay, so this is a basic knowledge on how you to study on variable behavioral. All right, behavioral intention. So you use this variable as stipulated in this theory. This theory focuses on two main variables, which is perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. Okay, and then you test the variable intention, behavioral intention. We use this variable, this DV, this IV, this IV, this IV1, IV2 to study on the impact or the effect of behavioral intention. Okay, I repeat again. You want to study perceived usefulness, perceived of use that will be impacted will impact or will affect the behavioral intention. Okay, this when you see the arrow, you will see okay how this variable will influence or impact the variable intention. This is we call it as a theoretical framework. Okay, you will choose theory acceptor model, technology of acceptor model to study the technology acceptance. For example, halal logistic maybe uh in halal logistic in maybe in online halal online purchase intention, halal purchase intention in uh online. Okay, for maybe in Shopee. So you can use this theory. Okay, is it clear? Can I hear your voice? Okay. So we go to next theoretical framework. Okay. This we call it as U-Tawud. The second is theoretical framework. The third is, for example, is U-Tawud. We use this theory, unified theory of acceptance and use of technology. It's quite similar to TAM, theory of acceptance model, but U-Tawud is unified theory. They combine the potential other variable. So this uh, variable, perceived risk, perceived trust, perceived cost, self-efficacy, performance expectancy, and so on, to study this variable and which variable will impact the variable intention. But this theory only can be applied when you study on technology, the technology usage. That's why you use this variable to study the impact on variable intention to use technology. For example, online shopping, maybe fintech, maybe you want to study on uh, supply chain management in technology, for example. I don't know. Okay, maybe you want to study. Okay, supply chain. We have uh, the technology for specific technology. So you want to study either the workers is ready to use that technology in supply chain management. So you will use either U-Tawud or technology acceptance model. For example, for another example, maybe the use of online banking, or maybe online banking. So you will use this theoretical framework or this theory to explain the variable intention. That's why we need to know the basic knowledge of theoretical framework or theory. All right. And then for my current research, I focus on this framework. We call it as SOR framework. This SOR framework is quite similar to another other theoretical framework, but focus on stimuli, how stimulus, organism, and response will be impacted. Okay, for example, in stimulus, okay, we focus on cognitive function. For example, technology characteristic and project characteristic, and how this variable impact your empathy, perceived credibility. All right, and at the same time, you study on how empathy and perceived credibility impact the intention to donate. We call it as this as SAR framework. And also you can study how the stimulus impact the response directly without this organism. We call it as SOR framework. SAR framework can be used either in technology usage and for any other variable intention. All right. Okay. And then we go to common theoretical framework. We call it as this is task technology fit. To be honest, I'm not familiar this theoretical framework because this is my first time in this class to show you the technology task fit. I get this theoretical framework from several literature. All right, and then uh, we go to another theoretical framework is theory of planned behavior. Okay, theory of planned behavior is proposed by Adzen okay, in last late 70s, actually late 70s, that focus on how the attention, the behavior that will the main variable is attitude, subjective norm, and perceived variable control. This is the basic or maybe basic theory, all right, to study on behavior, all right. You want to study the purchase intention, or maybe you want to study on how supply chain will be used by current factories, or maybe so on and so on. All right, this is theory of planned behavior. And maybe you want to study on other theory. We call it as theory of reason action. Okay, TRA. Okay, it's quite similar to theory of planned behavior. All right, but focus on attitude and subjective norm, and we will have four we call it as variable. Okay, on to study on behavioral intention. We call it as theory of reason action. So which theory you will apply in your research, it depends on you. How you measure, or maybe you want to study or to use planned behavior, theory of planned behavior. It depends on you and your research problem. Your research problem, you need to use TRA or TBP. It depends on your research problem and your research question. It's clear? Clear? Okay, I will show you some example, okay, of the theoretical framework. Okay, for example, I want to show you, all right, in my Mendeley. Okay, I will show you because I currently focus on SOR, stimuli, organism, and response. So I will show you. Okay, this is online purchase intention of halal cosmetic, SOR framework. So this the framework of the study. Okay, this is the framework, all right, of the study. They use religiosity as stimulus, hedonic shopping value, utilitarian shopping value, and the organism, they use cognitive attitude, effective attitude, and response will become online purchase intention. That's why they use the SOR framework. So you can see this is the theoretical framework. Okay, that's why we use quantitative method, because they have the theoretical framework. So in quantitative, you want to test. I repeat again, you want to test either your variable is valid or not. Okay, all right, it's clear. Okay, I will show you another example. Okay, maybe. Okay, I will show you the SOR and another SOR framework. Okay, this is the conceptual framework or theoretical framework. So you want to study about LP participant attention, LP royalty, playfulness. That's why this is your theoretical framework. So you want to study either this variable or this variable will impact the participation intention and apps download intention. You will use this variable to study on the impact of your certain behavior. Okay, I will show you another example. For example, okay, right, Lorenzo Romero. Okay, okay. Okay, this is the theoretical framework, okay, for this research. Okay, so this is your theoretical framework, and then they test this variable into this variable, and then this variable will be tested into this variable. Okay, atmosphere will study on the mediator, and mediator, how the impact mediator on online user response. Okay, it's clear. Okay, So we continue to our next slide. Okay, this is the hypothesis for your study. What is hypothesis? Logically conjecture relationship between two or more variable expressed in the form of testable statement. Okay, I will show you in my okay, didn't share the slide. Okay, all right. This is the definition of hypothesis. Logically conjectured relationship between two or more variables expressed in the form of testable statement. For example, website quality is positively related to empathy. Okay, so you will have this measurement, website quality, and how website quality will positively related with empathy. Okay, this is your proposition or your hypothesis. That's why you want to test with your data, website quality will positively or not related to empathy. You will have the data. With the data you test either the data support the variable or not. Okay, maybe. Okay, I will show you some example. All right. Okay. This example for previous our discussion. All right. This is the framework, and then with your data, after you collect your data through questionnaire, you will test the data is valid or not. So you can see the statistical test here. Okay. So this based on the results, or maybe from the from your data analysis, you will get the result. The result is, for example, religiosity is positively related to cognitive aptitude. Okay, religiosity is positively related to effective attitude. This is, we call it as supported. Okay, you test either the data is supported your hypothesis or not. Okay. Okay, in this study, there are two variables do not support. Okay, utilitarian shopping value is not related to cognitive attitude. Okay, and utilitarian shopping value is not related to effective attitude, because when you test with your data, the test result show unsupported. Okay, it's not supported. That's why we call it as we need the theoretical framework to test either the variable with your data is positive or not, or maybe to support or not. Okay, is it clear? Okay, this is a this is your, we can in statistic we can use several statistical analysis. Okay, for example, t-test. T-test, you want to use t-test when you to compare either two sample. For example, male and female score, male and female mean score, average score for logistic subject, male and female. Male, the mean for male, mean is used, mean. Okay, and then female, or maybe this mu, right? Okay, all right. This we want to test either the main score for female and female is same or not. Okay, that's why you use t-test. But how about ANOVA? ANOVA, you want to test with it's quite similar to t-test, but t-test used to compare two gender, to only two sample. Okay, for ANOVA, you want to test to compare the mean score for three or more. Okay, for example, Utah student, or maybe Usti Malaya student, or maybe you want to compare the main result for USM student. So you will use ANOVA analysis test, ANOVA test. Okay, and then correlation. Okay, basically I don't want to explain more about correlation, but I will focus on regression. Regression is a statistical test. Okay, to study DV, and then with several IV. Okay, in mathematical model. For example, okay, for example, this is we use the regression analysis. Okay, this is one of the example of regression analysis. We use the continuous assessment or maybe statistical data. Okay, not focus on Likert scale and then Likert scale. Okay, we use the exact figure of the scale basically. Alright, but currently, current analysis or latest generation, normally we use CBSAM, covariant based statistic structural equation model, or partial least square SAM. We call it as PLS SAM. Okay, this is the latest generation. I will use this statistical analysis. For this workshop, I'm not focused on the statistical analysis because the statistical analysis you must to attend another class, or maybe you will study on with your supervisor how to analyze the data. But for today's workshop, I will show you how to develop a questionnaire, how to use the data collection. It's okay? All right. Okay. For example, for at last year, I attend a special uh, workshop to study on to use partial least square SAM. It's around 120 ringgit to attend the special class for to study or to use partial least square SAM in your data analysis. All right. Okay. Before I continue, uh, I will show you the I want to show you, this is one of my students thesis. Okay, when you write a research methodology chapter, this is chapter 3, research methodology. Okay, please make sure you will have basic subsection or subtopic is your introduction, this introduction, research method or research approach. Research approach, either you want to use quantitative or qualitative, and then the third is data collection. Okay, how you how we write the data collection. Okay, basically data collection will be explained as questionnaire development, pre-test questionnaire, pilot test, and sampling. All right, sampling. All right, this is the basic uh basic uh subsection for data collection. I repeat again: questionnaire development, pre-test questionnaire, pilot test, and sampling. This is the basic subsection for your quantitative data quantitative for chapter 3. Okay. First, that when you state about data collection, we will have 4 subsection: questionnaire development, pre-test, questionnaire, pilot test, and sampling. All right. This is one of my best student. Okay, my best student proposal. Okay. So, for data collection, how you develop your questionnaire? All right. When you have the theoretical framework, you will just follow the questionnaire. Okay, for example, Okay, for example, okay, in this example, I will show you the question of the question A. All right. In this question, they ask. This is the Likert skill. How they ask the respondent to answer. Okay. All right. So, if you want to develop your question A, okay, I will show you how to develop your question A by using Microsoft Word. Okay. So can we take a short break for 5 minutes? Because I want to show you, I want to share with you how to develop question A by using Microsoft Word. And then after that, we use the online question A. All right. Okay. For today's session, I will use this example. Okay. All right. It's clear. So we will start around 9:50. All right. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Thank you. We continue after this 9:50. All right. I will show you how to develop a question A. Okay. Okay, can we continue with our next topic? Okay. So after this, I want to show you to develop a questionnaire. Before I will share with you uh, several studies. Okay. Okay. Sir Afwan said that please explain which theory should be applied or maybe should be studied on undergraduate level. Okay. For me, theory of plant behavior is the most suitable theory uh, to to study on uh, undergraduate level. Okay, theory of plant behavior. Alright, theory of plant behavior is the basic theory to study on the behavior and intention. That's why for undergraduate level you will use this theory. Okay, or maybe you want to I don't want to use this theory. Okay, maybe you also can use this theory of reason action. Okay, this the basic theory, okay, for undergraduate level. Okay, or maybe you want to study on the usage of technology, so you will use this theory of acceptance model, the basic theoretical framework to study on uh, technology usage. Alright, so you will choose the suitable theory to support your study. For me, if you ask me, can you maybe some of you said that ask me, I want to use Utaud. It's okay, but it's quite difficult for you to analyze the data because there are a lot of variable you want to test. Okay, we have for Utaud have variable, seven variable. Okay, seven variable. We include dependent variable, 8 variable in your study. Is for that's why I said that this theory is not suitable for undergraduate level. Okay, for theory of plant behavior, basically we will have only four or five theoretical variable: attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavioral control, intention, and behavior. That's why we call it as theory of plant behavior. Okay, that's why uh, uh, either you want which the theory you want to apply, it depends on your. But for me, for undergraduate level, it's suitable you use this theory of plant behavior. All right, if you want to study about the behavior. Okay, maybe you want to study maybe you want to study another topic. It depends on uh, uh, the theory. Maybe you want to study about uh, uh, we want to study about the psychological aspect. Okay, maybe you want to study about the psychological impact for after COVID, for COVID survival, psychological impact. That's why you will use the please identify the suitable theoretical framework to test or to study. All right. Okay, I will show you. Uh, this is one of the uh, uh, article that show you the research of theory of plant behavior. All right, the the article is what makes a non-Muslim purchase halal food in Muslim country and application of theory of plant behavior. Okay, in this study, the topic is about they want to study why non-Muslim purchase halal food in Muslim country, and then the theory they use is theory of plant behavior. All right. Okay, for this article have shown the theoretical framework. This is the theoretical framework. Okay, the theoretical framework of this study is attitude, subjective norm, perceived behavioral control, and the DV or maybe the dependent variable repurchase intention. This is independent variable. So they want to use to test these IVs or these independent variables will impact or related to these dependent variables. All right. In this article, okay, they have explained, they have shown the question. This is the question of this study. Just for me, for us, I think it's better we just follow the question A, the research item, the question A. And then at the same time, please make sure that this questionnaire is related to your subjective or your topic. Okay, this is focused on halal food. That's why the question is about halal food. All right. Okay, clear? All right. Okay. All right. So for today, I will show you how to develop the questionnaire. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. I will show you how to create your questionnaire. All right. Okay. All right. This is your questionnaire. For me, for my suggestion, please make sure prepare your questionnaire properly by using this technique. You use table and then create several tables. Okay. All right. And then for your start, please make sure you have the introduction of your research. For example, I want to show you the example is this is a basic example for the for for introduction. Okay, this is from Quest International University Perak. All right, this is the introduction of the questionnaire. All right. Okay, please make sure you introduce your please make sure you introduce your questionnaire. All right. Okay, and then this is a basic example. All right, for questionnaire development. All right. Okay, we go to Microsoft Word and then please, okay. As we discussed last night, last week, your topic is about halal logistic in Malaysia. For example, halal logistic in Malaysia. Okay, halal logistic in Malaysia. All right. Please introduce yourself this topic. Okay. All right. Hello. For example, hello. My name is Khairi from university. What is your name of university? University Tun Abdul Razak. Right. Tunku Abdul Razak. Okay. This questionnaire is about is to study halal logistic perception or maybe halal logistic usage in Malaysia. This questionnaire will have 6 section, for example, 6 section, which includes okay, section A demographic, and then section B, or maybe you can use the theoretical framework, or maybe this topic. All right, attitude. Okay, attitude. All right, section B is attitude. This is your theoretical framework. Demographic. All right. Section C is about your attitude, perceived behavioral control. Perceived behavioral control. Okay. Section C is perceived behavioral control. And then section D. Section D. Maybe purchase attention or subjective norm. Subjective norm. And section E is such purchase intention. Or maybe halal logistic intention. Okay. I don't know, but this is just dummy variable, dummy questionnaire. Okay. This questionnaire is to study. Okay, alright. Okay, this is the basic introduction. Okay, please make sure, please add that the answer, your answer in this study in this questionnaire. For example, questionnaire is private and confidential. It only used in this our analysis. Okay, for example, thanks and regard. Okay, alright. This is the basic, we call it a basic structure of your questionnaire. Maybe you want to add halal logistic. Maybe you want to add some information. Halal logistic is blah 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 blah. Okay. 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 Halal logistic. Okay. So this is your okay, the basic of your how to develop the questionnaire. Alright. Okay. And then so you will start the how you develop your questionnaire. Alright. Okay. So please make sure you number your question for 1. Okay. Because normally you will never ask their name. Okay. Maybe you will ask their gender. Okay. Gender. Okay. How many genders in the world? Okay. Alright. Gender is male, female. Okay. Alright. And then you merge the questionnaire. I will show you why I use this table to develop a questionnaire. Why not you develop just simply use the normal function, but why we need to use table? For me, I will show you. Okay, this is the example why I choose the table when I develop the questionnaire. So table. Alright. Okay, table. And then for example, you no border, and then you choose this box, and then you all border. That's why it will for me is very clear, or maybe not too mess lah. Okay, that's why I prefer to use table. But when you use table, it's quite it will help you to prepare a proper questionnaire. Okay, so in this study also ask the demographic. Ask the maybe you want to ask their gender. Instead of gender, you want to study about their age. Alright, age. Okay, age. Alright. Alright. Okay. I want to test you. Okay. Gender. Gender is ordinal or nominal? Okay. Gender is nominal. Nominal scale. Okay. You must to choose either male or female. Alright. For age. Alright. For age, you will ask them the exact figure, age, years old, or maybe you will ask them 18 into 13, 30 years old, 20, 31 until 40 years old. Okay. Or maybe, and then you add 41 until 50 years old. Maybe 51 until 60 years old. And then 61 years, 61 and above. Okay. You can choose this by this technique, or maybe you categorize the age. All right. But for me, I prefer to ask them the exact figure of their age. Maybe they will answer 31 years old, 32 years old. Because why? Maybe if you have the it's quite how to explain it? Okay, if you have the normal distribution problem, you will categorize it. Okay. Well, it's quite difficult, but for me, it's quite difficult to explain. Okay. Okay, for example, in your study, uh the your respondent too many from your respondent is on this answer. So this will become not normally distributed, because this the most respondent in this answer. But if you ask them the exact figure, you will categorize them after you collect the data, because you have the figure, the exact figure. So you will categorize them after you finish your data collection. Okay. All right. Okay. And then what answer you will ask? All right. Third is maybe you will ask them what the another example of question. Maybe you will ask them education background. Education background. All right. Okay, maybe secondary school. Maybe primary school. Okay. But the main problem is when you use the primary school, normally we'll also ask them the secondary school. Secondary school. All right. Maybe STPM or maybe diploma. And then degree, first degree, for example, first degree. And the third is master. And the last is PhD. All right. This is your ask the education background. And then status, or maybe you want to ask them status. Status bachelor, or maybe married, divorce. Okay, maybe you what another demographic you want to ask them? You will ask here. But please make sure do not ask the sensitive question. For example, you ask them their salary. This is quite a sensitive question. Please make sure you do not ask them their salary. Okay, maybe any other sensitive question. Okay, unless you definitely use the variable. For example, you want to study the impact of parents' salary. You want to study parents' salary is positively related to children education. For example, that's why you must to ask their salary. Okay, all right. Maybe another is religion. For example, religion, Muslim, Islam, Christian, Hindu, Buddha, others. Please specify. Okay. Okay. This is about the demographic question, basic demographic question. So this is section A. Section A. Section A. Okay. So we go to section B. Section B. All right. So please make sure you develop properly. Section B. This is demographic. Graphic. Section B is attitude. All right. Just follow the questionnaire that have been practiced or been written by other author. For example, attitude. Okay. This is the question is 6. All right, 6. All right. Attitude. Normally we use the like a skill. Okay. Please explain. One is strongly agree. Okay. And then 2 agree. 2 is agree. 3 neutral. 4 is agree. 5 is strongly agree. All right. Okay. Or maybe I don't want to use this like a skill. Okay. Maybe you want to use only focus on I. 1 strongly. Okay. We look at this article. They show it like a skill. How do they use the like a skill? Okay. Like a skill. Okay. Strongly agree. Okay. This use 5-point like a skill. Strongly agree. Indicated agree. Indicated slightly agree, disagree or not disagree, and then the other definition. All right. Okay. Maybe you want to use strongly. Use 1 and 5. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Atau maybe you want to focus on 1 strongly agree. Okay. 5 strongly agree. Okay. Sorry. Strongly disagree. Okay. Strongly disagree. Disagree. All right. Okay, but if you ask me either to use this the 5-point Likert scale or only use this, I prefer to use this. Okay, strongly agree 1 and 5 is strongly disagree. Okay, I prefer to use this definition. Maybe it depends on your supervisor. If your supervisor asks you to do this, just follow your supervisor. No question asked. Your supervisor is your uh, sources, the main sources of your research. All right. And then, okay. And then you choose, you follow the questionnaire. Okay. This questionnaire, attitude. Attitude. Okay. Merge. All right. I feel comfortable to consume halal logistic, for example, halal logistic. So, okay, you split this question A, split into 5. All right. Okay, maybe you put this and then, okay. Okay, but you can create your question A based on your creativity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Okay, for example. Okay, maybe you want to use this here. Okay. Okay, you want to use here. Above. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can use based on your creativity. Okay. Okay. All right. So the respondent will answer your question. All right. Here. All right. Okay. Okay. As I said just now, it totally depends on your creativity. Okay. All right. Okay, this is an example. Okay. And then 6, 7. Question number 7 is, okay. Question number 7. I sometimes prefer to purchase halal logistic, for example. Maybe the the it depends on your question, right? It depends on your research. Okay, for this study, I will use halal logistic. Okay, and then just follow. I want to use this technique. Okay. Okay, and then you name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. It depends on your creativity. Okay. And then 8. I like to choose halal to choose logistic logistic that is halal. Okay. And then you split. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Please make sure did it properly, right? So the respondent will answer your questionnaire easily. Okay. And question number 9. Question number 9. My family members. Okay, you merge. Oops. My family members are also buying halal logistic. Buying halal logistic, and so other and any suitable words. Okay, I know this is not as correct words, but just follow the question. And maybe my family are also not buying, consuming, consume, consume, consuming halal logistic. Okay, so copy, paste. All right, and then this is your section B. Okay, so we go into your section C. Okay, section C. Section C. What is your section C? Perceived behavioral control. Okay, perceived behavioral control. Perceived behavioral control. Okay. All right. Okay. Just follow this. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. And then question number 10. I consume halal logistic because because it is environmentally friendly. All right. Okay, and then copy, paste. Okay, question number 11. Consuming safe product, for example, consuming safe logistic, for example, halal logistic is important for me. Okay, this is the example. Okay. Okay, and then question number 12. Consuming halal logistic represent a natural way of living. This is the question. Okay. Okay, just a simple question A. Okay, this is your question A. We have finished to prepare manually in your question A. So, to please make sure your question A is properly, to proper, good, have a good looking. Please, you no border, okay, no border, and then choose the correct box. For example, in this, correct, all border, all border. Okay, bachelor, merit, okay, Islam. Okay, all right. Okay, maybe in this, you will use this. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, or maybe you use this. It's only depends, totally depends on your creativity. Okay, all right. No, no, no. Okay, maybe you want to use outside border. All right, outside border. Right, no border. Push. Okay. Okay, this is depends on you. How you to make sure that your question A is good look, have a look good looking. All right. Then this is your question A. So if you print your question A, please make sure you print properly. Or maybe you want to save the course, please print in two pages in one paper. For example, you want to print, please make sure print all page, or maybe you want to print uh, side by side. Okay, one page per sheet. Okay, 2 pages for sheets. Okay, all right. So you will save the cost if you print manually. Okay, this is if your basic question A in your area. Okay, I've complete the question A development. How to develop the question A. Is it clear? All right. Okay, so we go to how to create a question A virtually, or maybe you want to create online survey. Okay, now due to PKP or MCO, so have some limitation to do your uh, data collection manually or face to face. So you want to distribute your question A by using online survey. Okay, so how to create your online survey? Okay, I strongly believe that all of you have the basic knowledge. Okay, first you go to Google Form, and then Google Form, and you create online. Okay, Google Form. Google Form. Oops, go to Form. All right, this is Google Form. Okay, create new one, or maybe worksheet. Okay, worksheet. All right. All right, this is your worksheet. All right, so just paste your document halal logistic here, halal logistic, and then space, and then this your introduction, just copy. All right. All right. Okay, this is your question A. All right. Okay, and then okay, no, you will never ask them his or her name. So okay, and also email, or maybe other. Okay, okay, wait. All right, we delete. All right. Okay, so we start with the first question is gender. Okay, gender. Or maybe you want to add some section, X section. All right. Okay, this is a session one. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, gender. So you can choose multiple choice, checkbox, or drop down. Okay, for multiple choice, you can answer only one answer. Gender, male, female. Okay, and then please no add others. Alright. Please make sure you click required. Okay, and then the respondent must to answer the question. Okay, alright. So okay, section A, demographic. Okay, and then this is the question. Alright, and then you want to ask about their age. Okay, age. Alright, you can choose either you want to the exact figure, or maybe we will use multiple choice. Okay, for example, you want to use exact figure, so I give you the exact figure with short answer each. So the respondent will answer the question, okay, manually, not give the category. Alright. Okay, and then you add another question. Alright, add another question. You go to education background. Education background. Okay, we also use multiple choice. Or maybe you can the answer is not suitable. Okay, education background, primary school, secondary school. All right. If you want to the respondent answer more than one, okay, you will use checkbox. All right, checkbox. So they can answer more than one. Okay, primary school, STPM or diploma, first degree, master, and PhD. All right, education background. And then please make sure click required, and then you can duplicate. Okay, status, status atau marital status. Okay, you change them bachelor, married, divorce. Okay, or maybe you want them to answer other. Okay, it's okay. Maybe complicated. Okay, like your Facebook status, complicated. All right. So and then you copy, duplicate. Okay, religion. Okay, you can use multiple choice. Okay, Islam, for example, Islam, Christian, Hindu, and Buddha. Hindu, Buddha, and others. Okay. So after, okay, this is your how to use online survey on it, and then okay, so you will add the section. So you go to add section. Where to add the section? Section break. Okay, section. Okay, we go to section 3. Section 3 or B? C. Okay, section B. Alright, section B is about your attitude. attitude. Okay, maybe you want to explain what is attitude about. What is attitude about? Okay, you can explain here. Explain definition of attitude. Attitude. You can get the definition from the questionnaire, from the article. For example, in this article said that attitude is, where is the article? I don't know where is the article. Alright. Okay, I have deleted the article. Okay. Yes. Delete article. Okay. Okay, I have deleted the article. Okay, this article. Alright. Okay, this is the article. Maybe you want to explain what is attitude about. Okay. As usual, just copy and paste. Attitude is imperative skill. Okay. Understanding the customer. You want to use this, just copy and paste the definition of attitude. Okay, simple definition. This is the simple explanation. Maybe you can copy and paste properly. Okay, this is the section B, attitude. And then you add question. Okay, all right. For like a skill, okay, we can use linear skill. All right. Label 1 is totally, strongly agree. 5 is strongly disagree. Okay, that's why I prefer to use this type of scale. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Strongly agree, strongly disagree. All right. The question is, you just copy your question that you have be prepare section. All right. And then, okay. And then please make sure required. And then copy, duplicate. I sometimes prefer to purchase halal logistic. Prepare purchase halal logistic, right? Okay. This is a simple example. And then I like to choose logistic that is halal. Okay. My family members are also consuming halal logistic. Okay. All right. And then we go to section B. Okay. Section B. And section C. Section C. What is section C in your question is perceived behavioral control. Perceived behavioral control. So maybe you want to some definition of perceived behavioral control definition, and then definition, and then you copy this. Okay. Please make sure you use apply we call it as a proper questionnaire. This is a dummy example. Okay, and then section C, perceived behavioral control. I consume halal logistic. Okay, label strongly agree, strongly disagree. Then, all right, copy. All right, and then also you copy consuming safe logistic. For example, halal logistic is important for me. Copy and then duplicate. Consuming halal logistic represent a natural way of living. Copy and paste. All right. This is your. Okay. Maybe the last is thanks and regard. All right. For answer is question A. All right. Okay. This is your. You have complete to prepare your question A. So, you complete to prepare your question A in, or maybe in only 1 hour. You prepare your question A. Okay, please make sure set maybe you want to ask manage, respond, collect and protected, or maybe respond. Maybe respond you want restrict from UTM, or maybe limit to 1 respond. Okay. Allow respondent editing on no send the copy. Okay. And request. All right. Okay. Anybody can answer the question? No. Okay. This is if you use the UTM, for example, UTM, so you can restrict it to user in UTM. All right. Okay. For maybe you want to UTAR student, okay, just restricted the user into UTAR student, UTAR email. All right. This is your question A. So how about the view? Okay, you can view your question A. Oh, okay. This is your question A. All right. This is your question A. All right. Okay. Maybe you do not want to ask them their email. Okay. Wait. All right. Okay. We go to worksheet. Worksheet. Okay. Okay. Correct email address. All right. Okay. So you go to view. This is the view of your question A. All right. Okay. So you can answer. You can share this link into your friends, or maybe with your family, and so on. All right. So we will stop in 10 minutes. Okay, I will give you. Okay, before you share, please make sure you short the URL. Okay, short your URL, so you can if you share this long question, okay, is you can short them. Okay, you short the URL, shorten the URL. Please, you can answer this. Share this URL here with your friend. Short. Okay. All right. So, okay, please, my student, please answer this question A. Please answer this question A. All right. Okay. Okay, copy your. Okay, all right. Please click the question A. Can you answer my question A? Okay. Okay, my student, please answer this question A. I have shared the question A link in your chat box. Please answer. Okay. I give you 10 minutes to answer this question A. Oh, I give you 10 minutes to answer, but only we have 14 to answer this questionnaire. Please make sure. Please answer this questionnaire. Please support our program. Okay. Uh, just for your information, the last week class for optimize the words using words, the course for you, if you attend a course outside from your campus, okay, private construct private workshop, is around 200 ringgit if you attend the private workshop, but I give you free for to support your to support you to do your research or your final year project. And then please make sure for this quantitative, how to key in the data, how to analyze quantitative is around, is about 200 ringgit. Also 200 ringgit if you attend a private course, maybe 100 ringgit to attend the private course. For example, I attended PLSM, PLS partial least square structural equation modeling workshop is about 100 to 120 ringgit to attend the class. So please appreciate this workshop in please appreciate this workshop. Okay, but I believe all of you are good student. Okay, outstanding student. Please answer this questionnaire, and then uh, this will I will show you how to answer this questionnaire, how to analyze or maybe to key in the data. All right, please answer this questionnaire. Simple questionnaire. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Total answer in this question A is around 17 respondents. It's okay. All right, half from the total, more than half from our total attendant in this class. Okay. All right. So when you get the data, or maybe you get this questionnaire, please create in spreadsheet, or maybe you want download in into Excel. All right, you go download and get the Excel. Okay, and then Excel, download, respond. Okay. Okay, and then you upload. Okay, this is in Excel. All right, thank you very much for your answer. Okay, we have 17 answer. Okay, this is your data. This is your data. All right. Okay, so before we key in your data into your Excel, please make sure this is the main point, or maybe the main technique is you put the ID of the each respondent. ID. All right, ID. Okay, you put number 1. Okay, number 1 for respondent number 1. And how to number the ID for in easy way. Okay, please. Okay, you follow this technique. All right. Okay, it's too big. Okay, you type equal 1 plus, and then you click here A2, click, and then you enter. All right, enter. I repeat again, equal 1 plus, you click here, and then you enter. All right, enter. And then after that, you click until it appear T signal, T. Okay, here T, and then you scroll down. Okay, and then it's automatically 17 respondent. You can also type manually 2, 3, 4, 5, but for in easy way, you equal 1 plus, you click here, and then press enter, and then you create a small T sign, and then you scroll down. All right, okay. This is your data. So how you key in your data? All right. Hopefully all of you have your SPSS. This is SPSS. This is SPSS. So how you key in your data into your SPSS? All right. Okay. To key in your data, please go to variable view, and then create number 1 is ID. ID. Type, okay, numeric, and then decimal place is 0, and then click OK. All right. Label, because this is ID, just you do not need to maybe you can choose ID. All right. Okay. Okay. And then go to data view, and then you copy this. Copy and paste here. All right. This is your ID. And then you go to variable view, and then you want to add another gender. Okay, you go to gender. All right, gender. Name of gender is gender. And then type is numeric. Please make sure numeric, you choose numeric and 0 decimal places. Okay. And then label. Label is gender. Okay. And then please in value, you click these 3 dots and you click. Value number 1 is labeled as male. Value 2 is female. Add and OK. All right. Data view. So you copy here, copy, and then you paste. Oh, you paste. Oh, why I can, okay, right? Okay, you cannot copy. Okay, you change here male into you find and replace. Find. You go to replace male with 1. Replace all. Okay. Or maybe no. Okay, and then your female. Okay. You choose 2. Replace. Okay. And then you copy the number. And then you go to your data view. And then click gender is your number. Alright. Okay. This is the number. Okay. Your gender. And then you go to age. Okay. Alright. You have 21, 22, 23. Alright. Just copy the number. Age. Age. Copy, paste. Variant. Okay. Age. Alright. Decimal, please make sure 2, 1. Label is age. Value is no. Okay. Because you only have 3 age, 3 years old. 3 age 21, 22, 21, 23. Okay. And then we click. Okay. And then you go to education. Alright. Education. Alright. Okay. Some of you has answered more than 1. Okay. This is ID number 7. Okay. He answered more than 1. Alright. So this is quite tricky to key in if the answer is more than 1. For education background, okay, you go to the variable view. Variable view. Name. Education background. Background. Degree. Okay. Numeric. Y. Okay. Decimal is 0. Oh, maybe. Okay. Label is degree. Value is 1 is degree. Yes. 2 is no. Quite tricky to if you the answer is more than 1. Okay. So all of you will answer the first degree. First degree. So you change this into number. All right. You change into this number. Wait. Okay. You copy first and then paste. And then first degree is 1. So the answer yes. Yes. All right. Okay. The answer is 1. Okay. Okay, and then you can see one of the respondent answer primary school, STPM. Okay, so you key in the data, education background, primary, secondary. Okay. Alright. Decimal is 0. Label is primary, secondary, and secondary. The value is okay. Just copy from the above, paste. Alright. Okay. So you want to analysis how many respondent that answer. Okay. So one respondent ID number 7. Just key in ID for ID number 7. Yes. 1. And the other is no. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. No. 2. Right. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Education background. Maybe the second is diploma. Okay, diploma, right? STPM and diploma. So, education background, set diploma. Okay, you copy, paste. Okay. So, similar, this the only one answer more than one. Okay. No. 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 So, because this problem, please make sure, please prefer do not use the multiple choice. Not multiple choice. You can answer more than one because it's quite tricky you to do your to key in your data. Just answer one with one question. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And then you go to marital status. Okay. Marital status. All right. Marital status. All right. Marital status. Okay. Numeric, white decimal is 0. Okay. Label is marital status. And then the value is 1 for bachelor. 2 is married. Third is divorce. Okay. Add and okay. All right. Since all of you are bachelor, it's easy for me. Easy for us to analyze. Bachelor. Just click bachelor. So 1, you change into 1. Okay, and then key in your data 1. Paste. All bachelor. All right. And then, okay, religion. All right, religion. Okay. Buddha. Okay, how many Buddha? Okay, Buddhist. All right. Okay, you copy first. Copy into new cell. Okay, you change the Buddha is maybe you key in the label first. Okay, variable view, religion, numeric, decimal is 0, label is religion. Okay, value is 1 is Islam, 2 is Christian, 3 is Buddha, 4 is Hindu. Okay, add. And then, okay. Okay, in your Excel, please change. Buddha is, you click Control F and go to replace. Replace Buddha is considered as number 3. And then, replace all. Okay. Okay, Hindu 4. Place. Christian is 1. Is 2. Alright. Okay, replace. So You copy this number and copy and paste. Religion. Paste. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is your demographic. Demographic. Alright. Demographic. Okay. Alright. And then, so we can, we want to key in the data for like a skill analysis. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. You go to data variable view. Okay. You name it as, the first is section B is, what is section B about? Section B is about attitude. Alright. Attitude. So you key in the data at 1, numeric, decimal, 0, label, attitude. Maybe you want to put the question here. Alright. So you put the total, the question is here. The question here. Alright. Section B, I feel comfortable. Copy and then key in the label. Okay. So how about the value? So value 1 is totally agree. And number 2 is agree. Value agree. Number 3 is neutral. Neutral. Number 4 is totally disagree. Number 5 is totally disagree. Okay, add. Okay. So what is the answer? The answer is you can copy here. Copy. Paste. Alright. And then you go to second, attitude 3, attitude 2, add you numeric, decimal 0. You copy the question. Copy. The second question, you paste here, and then you copy the value, copy and paste here. Okay. And then you copy the second here. Or maybe you want to copy all of them, all of the answer. It's okay. You can copy here, copy. All right, copy and paste into your I don't know how to. Okay. Okay. Copy, paste. All right. Okay, and then you key in the key in the data. All right. Okay. Add to. Add to. Or maybe okay. Repeat again. Okay, add to. Okay, add to. Attitude 3. Add 3. Decimal. Okay. Copy here and paste. 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 Okay, attitude 3. What is the question for attitude 3? Okay. All right. Okay, this is copy location. This is attitude 5, 4, 0. Attitude 4 is copy and paste here. And this is the section C is about perceived behavioral control. Okay, perceived behavioral control. Maybe perceived behavior PBC. 1, decimal is 0. The question is here. I consume, copy, paste. Okay, PBC2, decimal is 0. Label is, just copy the answer. The question, paste. Okay, and then PBC3, label, consuming halal logistic here. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Why the answer is okay? Please make sure you copy properly, right? Okay, I don't know why the answer is more than. Okay, it's okay. Okay, this is your. You have completely key in your data. So it's now how you to analyze the data. Okay. Actually, I don't prepare the data analysis, but I will show you several analysis in your basic analysis. For example, you can use analyze. You click analyze here. Okay, you click analyze here. Okay, view. Okay, you click analyze here, and then you want to study about descriptive statistic. You want to study about frequency. So how many gender, age, maybe religion. Okay. All right. So you do maybe mean. You want to know mean, median, or so on. Okay. So you click maybe standard deviation and so on. Okay. You click here and then you click OK. This is your gender. So gender, male is 10, female is 7. The percent is 58.8, female 41.2. Okay, to in your section, maybe in your thesis, in your final year project, okay, in chapter 4, okay, the main finding, okay, you can add your okay, you can add your references and then insert caption. Maybe you want to use table. Okay, table, and then just key in your data manually. Okay. Maybe some of you, can we copy from the SPSS? It's okay. You want to copy from SPSS, but I prefer you to key in manually because the table in SPSS for me is not it's not beautiful. Okay. Gender, male, female. Okay. Frequency. See 10, 7. Okay, and then total. Okay. Or maybe you want to just put in single table. You can put in a single table. Demographic. Okay. Demographic. Item. Change into item. Item frequency. Percentage. All right. Okay. So just you copy from your gender. All right. Percentage is about 58.8. Female 41.2. Okay. Another item is this we call it as gender. This is age. All right. 21, 22, 23. So the frequency for 21 is 1. 22 is 10. 23 is 6. Okay. How about the percentage? you copy 5.9, 45, 40, 58.8, 35.3. All right. Okay. How about the religion? Religion. Okay. Religion. Okay. Religion. Christian. Christian. 1. Percentage is 5.9. How about Buddha? Buddha is Buddhist. 15. And the percentage is 88.2. Hindu is 1. Okay. And then the percent is 5.9. Okay. This is the demographic function. And how about to analyze the questionnaire? Okay. You go to, we continue with our previous session. All right. You go to references and insert caption. Table 2. Table 4.2 is construct, or maybe we call it as construct actually. Construct in question A. Maybe this is a dummy example. Okay. So you want to study about the analysis. So you go to analyze. Discrete analysis, you go to frequency. Okay. Right. Okay. You copy all the answer. All right. Okay. Then click OK. This is the question. All right. So, okay, you can prepare your table. Okay, table, insert table. Okay, all right. Insert table. This is item. Item, and then the first is attitude. Attitude. Okay. Maybe you want to study how many totally okay. Okay, maybe you want to analyze more deeper. You want to analyze deeper. Okay, you go to descriptive, and then you choose all the Likert scale. You choose Likert scale for analysis. Okay. Okay, click OK. All right, this is the descriptive. All right, so you go to, okay, you can choose the you can prepare like this. Okay, totally disagree. This totally agree. Totally agree. You can prepare like this. Okay, agree. Right, neutral. Disagree. Disagree. Totally disagree. Right, totally disagree. All right, attitude. Okay, you can copy the question. All right, for example, the attitude. Okay, I feel comfortable. Okay, so very hard if you want to copy. Okay, all right. I feel comfortable to consume halal logistic. So you copy, you paste here. So based on the output on your uh, on your SPSS, you can identify, okay, how many answer that how many respondent answer totally agree. Totally agree 2. Totally agree 1. Neutral 7. Disagree 5. Totally disagree 2. Okay. So how about the mean? Average. Average is to answer this question, average is mean is 3.24. Maybe you want to add a standard deviation here. You can add here standard deviation. Standard deviation. All right. Standard deviation here is 1.147. All right. Okay. This is all how you to analyze. Okay. This is basic analysis in your thesis or maybe in your final year project. This is basic analysis. Okay. Maybe after this you ask your question, ask your supervisor how to how to analyze. Okay, it depends on your research problem. Okay, you want to compare the mean, you analysis uh, by using mean. Okay, if you want to study analysis to study about the effect or maybe the relationship between two variable, you can use regression or maybe SEM, CBSEM ataupun or PLSM. Okay, so any question? Actually, we have finished our session for today. Whew. Okay. Any question?
If you have any question, please ask. Uisu, do you have any question, Uisu?
So if there is no question, just we finish our class for today.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Khairi, for such a great session.
So Afwan, I can hear your voice.
Oh, sorry. I mute myself.
All right.
Accidentally. Right. So since there are no questions from the participants, then I think that's all our session for today. Thank you, Dr. Khairi, for your kindness and cooperation and your passion. Okay. Right. Okay, we have some comment there from Chevy. Thanks, Dr. Khairi. The info are very valuable. All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, so this is the second workshop for the quantitative research, and then we shall have our third workshop on qualitative research. On let me check the date again. On 27th of on 27th of February, same date, same day, right? Same time, same platform. Okay. Yeah, so 27th February 2022. Thank you guys for attending. See you again in next 2 weeks. Dr. Gary, is there any ending speech you want to make?
Okay, thanks a lot for your support for this workshop. Okay, maybe in 27th February, I will explain to you how to basic analysis for qualitative and how to do a good qualitative research. Alright, this is basic knowledge for you to do your SPSS, to do basic analysis. Normally to study to study on uh, undergraduate level, you don't need to go to complicated analysis such as PLSM or CBSM, or maybe regression with maybe too technical or maybe too advanced analysis. Okay. Basically for undergraduate, maybe you can use you can use descriptive analysis or basic regression analysis. Okay. So you can understand the basic regression analysis by using maybe you can ask your supervisor how to do the basic analysis for regression. Okay. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Takari. See you again in the next 2 weeks. I believe we shall wrap up